Hey everybody, it's Mike Burr from ApartmentHacker.com, and tonight we are going to talk about investing 4 hours to save yourself 400 hours. And we're back on the topic. As of late, we've been talking about sourcing and hiring the best talent in the multifamily space for your multifamily organization. And the posit here is that if you spend the right amount of time when you're sourcing and interviewing a potential employee for your business, you will save a tremendous amount of time down the road. In other words, if you invest up front, it is going to pay dividends to you down the road. The 4 hours is potentially the length of time that it takes to bring somebody aboard. And 4 hours might be a real small amount of time. Maybe it's 8 hours, maybe it's 10 hours, maybe it's they get interviewed by 4 to 6 people or 10 to 12 people. The 400 hours is what it will take to undo the damage that will be caused by not investing the appropriate amount of time on the front end. So if you spend that 4 hours in three areas, in the select or the prospecting and sourcing piece of it, spend the appropriate amount of hours there. Second, if you do it in terms of placement, where you're going to put that person in your organization, making sure you're matching up the results or the intended results you want to get out of a position with that person's skill set or capacity. And then thirdly, your evaluation after you hire that person. So once you put somebody in a role, your work doesn't stop there. That's when the real work starts. And today we all know, I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you don't already know when I tell you that millennials want feedback all the time. But I don't think it's just millennials. I think everybody wants feedback all the time. And if we were really being honest with ourselves, I don't think many of us, and I know I'm guilty of this, we don't give people enough feedback in the moment. We don't have enough courageous conversations in moments of truth. In other words, you see something that somebody could be doing better, and instead of coaching them there right in that moment, being courageous and having a conversation right in the moment, you tuck it up here and you think, I'll catch that later in the day. I'll catch that tomorrow morning. I'll get that before the end of the week. But you're doing nobody any favors. You're doing no one a favor when you do that. In fact, I think you're cheating two people. You're cheating that person out of being a better worker, and you're cheating yourself out of being a better leader. And so you need to address things and evaluate things in the moment. Give people feedback in the moment. So I leave you with this. If you're hiring right now, take the right amount of time to do it. Take the right amount of time, invest those 4 to 6 to 8 hours so you save yourself 400 to 600 to 8 hours down the road. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon.